Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Bedtime Stories with Dr. Moss. We are now going live on YouTube. And so, again, scholars, parents, we have been showing our bedtime stories for over a year, almost close to 2 years now on our Facebook page. But we want to be sure that all of those families who do not have Facebook pages can have access to our bedtime stories. And so we will now be streaming our bedtime stories on YouTube so that anyone with the link can follow us and listen to our bedtime stories. So please continue to follow us on our Bruce Elementary School YouTube channel. If you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you are now following us now, you're now watching us. Go ahead and click subscribe so that you all can stay up to date on everything that is happening with Bruce Elementary School. And so we are so very excited for our bedtime story tonight. Today was holiday shirt day. I have my holiday shirt. It says, I took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that Grinch. That's what my shirt says. Yes. All right. So we're going to see what our story is going to be about tonight. And as I mentioned, I'm so excited to let you all know that we're going to be starting a new Bruce tradition. And we have a new visitor that's now going to be joining us until Christmas. Do you all see our friend? Right now, he's simply an elf. But we need to figure out a name for him. And so, if you all have a suggestion for what we should name our new elf, he is a boy. Please share, comment with what name you think we should name our new friend, who's now a part of our Bruce Elementary School family. He is an elf, and we're going to learn all about him and how special he is to each and every one of you. And so tonight on Bedtime Stories, we are reading The Elf on the Shelf, which is a Christmas tradition. And I'm so excited to start this Christmas tradition with you all. So again, this is written by Shonda Bell and Carol A. Abersold. And it's illustrated by Coe Steinwert. So let's get a little bit more information on the elf on the shelf. Scholars, are you ready? Are you ready to learn more about the elf on the shelf? All right, let's go. Have you ever wondered how Santa could know if you're naughty or nice each year as you grow? For hundreds of years, it's been a big secret. It now can be shared if you promise to keep it. Shh. We have to keep the secret. At holiday time, Santa sends me to you. I watch and report on all that you do. My job's an assignment from Santa himself. I am his helper, a friendly scout elf. So that's why the elf is here. He's watching you. The first time I come to this place you call home, you quickly must give me a name of my own. That's what I just said. We have to come up with a name for our friend. Once you are finished, my mission can start. What will you call me, Markle or Zart? Will it be Fottle, Criddle, or Clyde? Fizby's cute too, but you must decide. We need a name for our new friend. Anyone have any suggestions? We need some suggestions for our new friend. Each night while you're sleeping to Santa, I'll fly to the North Pole right through the dark sky. Of course, Christmas magic helps me to be quick. I laugh with my peers or friends and report to Saint Nick. So as you see, every single night he talks to his friends and reports on how well you all are doing. So again, I have some names. Someone told me they suggested Charlie as the name. So you all have to let me know if you all have a new name for our new friend. I tell him if you have been good or been bad. The news of the day makes him happy or sad. A push or a shove, I'll report to the boss, but small acts of kindness will not be a loss. In the car, at the park, or even at virtual school, the word will get out if you broke a rule. So, scholars, if you all are not following along, paying attention, having great attendance, the elf is going to report back to Santa. And if you all aren't doing your part, he's going to put you on the naughty list. So we must, we must, we must always do the right thing so Santa can report positive things. I'll be back at your home before you awake, and then you must find the new spot I will take. You'll jump out of bed and come running to see who'll be the first to spy little me. So that means every single day, the elf is going to be in a new spot. So while you all are sleeping, he's going to be moving around. I see we have some scholars joining on, tuning in. I see Zach is tuned in. Hey, Zach. I see Miss Williams. I see Kamari and Takaya tuned in. Brandy Hooks, Miss Johnson. I love it, love it, love it when we have friends tuning on in. Maybe the kitchen, the bathroom, or den is where you'll find me, your special elf friend. I can hide on a plant, a shelf, or a frame. Where will I be? Let's make it a game. So I am so excited. The elf is going to be traveling through Bruce Elementary. Even though you all aren't there, he's going to be watching and he's going to be tuned in to virtual classes because he wants to see if you all are answering questions. Are you logging in? Is your camera on? Are you being attentive? Because if you're not, he's going to report back to Santa. And we want to make sure that he reports back only good things. There's only one rule that you have to follow, so I will come back and be here tomorrow. Please do not touch me, my magic might go, and Santa won't hear all I've seen or I know. So you all can't touch Santa. You can't touch the elf, or else his magic will leave. I won't get to tell him that you've said your prayers or helped to bake cookies or cleaned off the stairs. How will he know how good you have been? He might start to think you forgot about him. We don't want Santa to think you forgot about him because we want to make sure that we get all of the awesome, awesome goodies. I can't speak to you, so says Santa Claus. All of us elves have to follow his laws. I'll listen to you. Tell me your wishes. Would you like a game or some tiny toy dishes? The gleam in my eye and my bright little smile shows you I'm listening and noting your foul. So the elf is always listening to what you all want for Christmas. The final decision will with Santa now rest. What do you think? Will you get your request? The night before Christmas, my job's at an end. The rest of the year with Santa, I'll spend. So the elf is going to leave us on Christmas Day because he'll spend the rest of his time with Santa Claus. You cannot touch the elf, but you have to tell him all of your good things that you want so he can report it back to Santa. So blow me a kiss and bid me farewell. I'll fly away when I hear Santa's bell. Of course, I will miss you, but wait till next year. When the holidays come around, I'll again reappear. So he only comes in town when it's Christmas time to watch over each and every one of you to make sure you're doing the right thing. Until then, I wish every girl and each boy a Christmas of peace and a year full of joy. So, this tradition, so we're going to fill this in. This tradition began for the Bruce family on December 8th, 2020. We welcomed our scout elf by choosing the name. So we have Mr. Bruce and we have Charlie. I think I like naming our elf Mr. Bruce. Who else thinks that they like that name? I think I like Mr. Bruce. So let's say Mr. Bruce is our new friend. Now, I can't touch Mr. Bruce. Mr. Bruce has just come to join us. And I'm not going to touch Mr. Bruce because I don't want Santa to report back that I've been naughty. And I don't want Mr. Bruce to lose his magic. So I'm going to leave Mr. Bruce right here in the box. And guess what's going to happen tomorrow? Tomorrow, Mr. Bruce is going to, I guess, fly away. And he's going to appear at Bruce Elementary School. And he's going to be in different locations. And so every single day, Bruce family, I'm going to share a new picture, a new image of where our new friend, Mr. Bruce, is located. And Mr. Bruce is going to be watching you. And guess what Mr. Bruce is going to be doing? Even though you all aren't in those classrooms that where he might be located, Mr. Bruce is going to be logging into Microsoft Teams. Oh my goodness. He's going to be logging on to Teams to see if you all are doing your work. He's going to be logging on to see if you all are following along and answering questions and turning your cameras on and participating. And guess what, y'all? If you all aren't doing those things, he's going to report it to Santa. And maybe some of those things that you all are hoping for and wishing for, you might not get. So you all do not want to be placed on the naughty list. So, and if you don't want to be on the naughty list, you have to make sure that you are doing your part and being an awesome, awesome student. So get excited, scholars. Get excited, parents, because Mr. Bruce is now in town and he is here to watch you down and he's going to report it out. So you better make sure that you do your part so you won't end up and have to pout. I tried to rhyme because I know some of you all are learning about poetry, and some poems have rhythm and they rhyme. And so I tried to make a poem so that you all know that Mr. Bruce is not playing games. So make sure you all do your work and make sure you meet all of your aims. Hey, I did a little rap just for Mr. Bruce. And so we're so excited about Mr. Bruce. We're so excited about him joining our family. We're so excited about him now. He's watching you at all times. So, scholars, make sure you do your part. Make sure you are being a great student, a great person. You're showing respect. You're showing leadership. You're showing accountability. You're showing community. You're showing accountability and achievement so that you can be on the nice list and not the naughty list. Hope you all enjoyed our story and get excited for our new tradition. Everyone have a great, great, great evening. I hope you all enjoyed our story and get excited to see where our elf travels tomorrow. So first thing in the morning when I get to school, I'm going to be trying to figure out where Mr. Bruce has been located. And when I find him, I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to share it with each and every one of you so that you all can see where Mr. Bruce is located. Everyone have a great evening. I hope you all enjoyed our story. Everyone have a great evening and go Bulldogs. Good night, everyone.